Hey guys, it's Vandenberg here, and I am finally doing part 2 of Pet Cemetery. Now, if you hear talking, it's my sisters. They have been very, not nice today. I'm just gonna say that. I've literally had to do this video 3 times already because of it. And, if you can hear me, yeah, they're being very rude. No joke. Anyway, let's get into it. Because I gotta hurry up and get this done. Literally, they're getting on my nerves. King insisted that the first film adaptation be made in Maine. In 1989, 6 years after the book was released, Pet Semetary was adapted into a film, directed by Mary Lambert from a script by King himself. The film is one of the most well-received King adaptations. It spawned one sequel, also directed by Lambert but not written by King. In 1992, with a second film adaptation on the way this spring. Because of King's direct involvement with the original production, he was able to make one clear request in his contract, that the film's production not be shipped out to a backlot pretending to be Maine, but that it would actually be shot in Maine. Lambert and the company complied, and the director later credited the decision to lending the film an iconographic quality, an archetypical renance. King was okay with the second... Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. King was okay with the second film adaptation biggest story change. We will see a new version of Pet Sematary play out on the big screen this April, with a film adaptation directed by Kevin Coates and Dennis Widemore. From a script by Jeff Buller, the adaptation is part of a wave of renewed interest in King's properties in recent years, like the recent remake of It, which will get its own sequel this fall, and has built up plenty of anticipation from fans thanks to its generally creepy trailers. Things got a little controversial though when the second full trailer for the film revealed a major plot change for King's novel. Spoiler alert. The child who is killed and later resurrected by the pet cemetery in the novel will no longer be the youngest Cree child, Gage, but the older child, Ellie, who actually escaped the carnage in King's novel. In an interview with Flickering Myth star Jason Clarke, who plays Lewis Cleed, defended the decision. It's pretty easy to justify the change. You can't play that movie with a 3-year-old boy. You end up with a doll or some animated thing. So you're going to get a much more deeper, richer story by swapping for a 7-year-old or 9-year-old girl. Clarke added that Stephen King didn't have an issue with it. So if you're concerned about the change, apparently the author himself is not. King still thinks about its most famous line. Pet Sematary will no doubt be remembered as one of King's most memorable and most horrifying novels, something the author himself seems to have made peace with. But King can't seem to shake the themes he was working within that book, and the sway they hold over both his mind and his audience. In his introduction to the 2000 version of the book, King admitted that he too is still often haunted by the novel's most memorable line. Sometimes, Lewis, dead is better. Perhaps sometimes dead is better, is grief's last lesson. The one we get to when we finally tire of jumping up and down on the plastic blisters and crying out for God to get his own cat or his own child and leave ours alone. King wrote, that lesson suggests that in the end, we can only find peace in our human lives by accepting the will of the universe. That may sound corny, new age crap, but the alternative looks, me, like a darkness too awful for such a mortal creature for us to bear. And that is it for today's video. Today's video is a lot shorter than yesterday's video. I've noticed it's only 4 minutes. But that's all for today. Tomorrow I will actually be doing, I believe, about the movie Paranormal Activity. Let me look real fast. I ain't pausing it right now. I know. Yeah, I believe that it's actually Paranormal Activity, which is next. Yes. And then we got a bunch more movies that I'm going to be doing. I think I'll make this into a series. Because a lot of these movies are very interesting. But, yeah. That's all for today. Love you all and hope you have an amazing day. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.